Welcome back, guys. Short delay there, waiting on Ryan Noob to return from the restroom. Looks like he's all ready to game now, though. Chris, you ready for game number 3?
Let's get into it, Chris.
All right, here we go. It is time for Capture the Flag on Android. So here we go. It is time for CTF on Android. Chris, Rockets down bottom middle. But this map, extremely fast-paced, whether it's Team Slayer or CTF. Which team do you think prefers this style of game types?
I'm going to have to go with Infamous. Their style, especially the style of APG, is always trying to get as fast as it can into the other base. You can see it first strike metal right off the bat, taking down Assault. And these Chris, these Rockets are going to come into play huge here, and I think Infamous are going to be the team to come out on top in this beginning fight.
So here we go at the start of the game. You are watching Lethal. And Lethal starting off pretty strong after the first 20 seconds. He was the only player from Infamous not to go down. Got the first strike medal as he team shot across the map. And he is just really slow playing this as we have Enable actually hiding with those Rockets inside the Infamous base, Chris.
The Infamous needs to be careful because if Enable's able to pick up a kill or two while he's right on the flag, he'll be able to start running. And when you, in a situation like that, those players will be down for the next 10 seconds and it'll be an easy flag cut for Status Quo.
Blaze chasing after Enable. Enable underneath the base. Blaze wisely does not charge, knowing that the Rockets were down there. You got Lethal trying to swarm in here. Ace is going to go down as Lethal will stay alive. And it looked like Lethal picked up a kill on Enable as well. The Rockets are actually out at this point in the game. And we have 4 up here for Infamous and only 3 up here for Status Quo.
Infamous doing a good job pushing into the Status Quo base, but Status Quo is all alive now. And they're going to be hunting into their base to make sure to kill Blaze. You see, as he gets in a fight with Enable, Blaze is going to be trying to run away. But we really haven't seen too many controlling points in this game. Most of the time, teams are going to be looking to just charge into the opposing team's base. And it looks like Infamous putting on the early pressure.
APG playing some nice defense here. He has 2 guys in his base. Flamesword just took down Lethal. Enable is there as well, and it looks like APG will run down Flamesword. Enable will be cleaned up by Blaze. Actually, no, Enable took out Blaze, and now we have APG cleaning up the kill. So Infamous really trapped in their base at this point, but I like the play from Lethal. Coming off his spawn at green, he immediately sprinted to the red base, and now he's on a huge flank wave. APG pushing 2 players back right at him.
APG just out DMRing Enable for the 2nd time in a row. You can tell he's definitely feeling it. Enable, we call him the superstar of Status Quo. He needs to step his game up right now if Status Quo wants a chance to get back into it.
Ryan Noob running the flag in. His teammate will get the return. Now he puts it in here for flag number 1. Infamous is the first team on the board after a minute or 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And Ryan Noob, look how quickly he got the top middle to help with the spawn cam.
Ryan now pushing into the base. He's going to be starting to run another flag. And Infamous just using their ability to spawn kill Status Quo to be able to run a 2nd flag in as 3 members from Status Quo are down.
The exact same route here from Ryan Noob. He is just running laps. Will he go top middle again? We'll wait and see. Looks like this time deciding to go down low on the flank. Has Flamesword in front of him. Will pick up the kill before being taken down. Assault looking at that rocket spawn as Enable will safely get out with him, I believe.
Ace
no, that's Ace.
One, yeah, getting out with the Rockets, and now Status Quo is on the offensive. We see 3 down from Infamous as they're going to begin to run the flag, but so far we've seen 2 members of Status Quo with the Rockets, but no connecting with the Rockets. Not a single kill.
Jeez.
It took 6 Rockets, 1 kill, and that's not what you're looking for, especially with the only power weapon on the map.
Enable has 1 rocket left. Let's see if he can be a little bit more effective. You see, the Infamous flag was out. Enable did not get the touch. He will be cleaned up after whiffing that bucket rocket. And now, let's go to Flamesword. He's using the plasma pistol, and this is a gun we don't see used very often on this map.
Especially not the way Flamesword using it, actually charging up the bolt and shooting it, hitting Ryan Noob, but not able to finish it off. And we see as APG actually moving the flag, is going to be putting in the 3rd flag cap for Infamous, as they are just completely dominating here on Android.
All right, so we got APG on your screen. I was watching Ryan Noob. Also, Ryan Noob is back at the base. Meanwhile, you have Blaze on the opposite side. While Ryan Noob is running over here towards green, Blaze is going to be flanking on the left. And Blaze is going to be met by 2 guys, and now you got Ryan coming all the way around, trying to play defense. And Chris, I like this decision. With his teammates down, Ryan is going to be running this flag over here towards the green side of the map, I believe in. I like how he is constantly making status quo worry about where he's at with the flag, and they can't ever set up for some spawn kills.
The ability to run the flag consistently is going to really put a dilemma for status quo, because they're always, like you said, going to have to worry about Ryan, worry about the flag, and that really opens his team up to be able to run around the map to the spots they want to get to and possibly get from behind status quo and possibly get a 4-down situation.
3 down for Infamous, and Assault is taking advantage of the situation. He has red health, so 1 grenade will take him out. Slight fumble, this could cost him. But he will, yes, he will be taken down. He does have teammates there. Enable comes sprinting in. His opponents cannot pull his flag in time, and they will be on the board after Enable puts in flag number 1 for SQ. The score now 3-1. Infamous, though, still with a 2-flag cushion.
Status Quo needs to be careful, though. Infamous had 3 down on Status Quo's side, and they're looking to get a counter cap of their own as Ryan Noob is running in the flag right now to give Infamous a 4-0 lead. No, the flag taken out.
And the flag does go in, so the score now 4-1. As Infamous is just 1 flag away from stealing game number 3 here from Status Quo. SQ kind of looking sloppy in my opinion, Chris. Infamous is doing a much better job, and it makes me wonder, is it because Ryan Noob is such an incredible objective player that we're seeing success from this blue team? Or are they technically outslaying Status Quo at this point?
I think he's kind of a mixture of both. Obviously, if Infamous is going to be outslaying Status Quo, Ryan Noob will much easily be able to get in their base, grab the flag. But I also think it has to do with Ryan Noob's willingness to just grab the flag in a lot of instances and trying to divide Status Quo's attention. And his teammates know that he's doing this, which allows them, like I talked about earlier, to get to the spots of the map they want to and be able to spawn kill Status Quo.
Flamesword is going to clean up the kill down low, picking up the kill on Ryan Noob. Ace is going to pick up a kill as well. 3 down, make that 4 down now here for Infamous after Flamesword's double kill. And the flag will be run here by Enable. But they are so slow on these flag runs. Enable choosing to go low, had to stop and pick up his own kill before he's able to move forward. Ace, however, picked up the rockets. We have the flag toss up. Flag is down as Assault is cleaned up. Ace coming in with the cleanup rockets, getting the return, and now he will score flag number 2. So Status Quo showing some life, but it was dangerous there for a second.
The rockets in the hands of Ace manages to finally get a kill. Chris, I've seen some of the worst rockets I've ever seen in this game so far.
I wasn't going to call these players out.
From Status Quo, it's been really poor rocketing, but Ace coming up clutch at the end and getting that easy rocket. And now we see, though, another flag in the hands of actually both teams, but Assault running the flag to the side. Status Quo all alive. This is looking like another really good opportunity for them.
That's right, as Assault took the Infamous flag towards yellow, Ryan Noob had pulled the Status Quo flag towards green. So flags running in a clockwise circle, but neither team will be able to score here. And actually, Ace is able to rally that one in. I thought that Lethal was going to be able to get in there and get the return, but he was not. And Status Quo now making it a game. It's just a 1 flag difference here on our main stage. 4-3, Infamous still with the lead. But remember, at one point, it was 4-1.
It seems Status Quo has just been on a spawn-killing run here for the last 2 minutes of the game. They've kind of staggered the Infamous spawns that way that they'll only be really spawning 1 at a time, and as long as they find that 1 guy, they can double or triple team, keep the spawn staggered, and not allow Infamous really to get all up at the same time.
4 down momentarily for Status Quo. Ace knows he has to play defense as he's coming off the respawn. Feeling the pressure, drops the grenade, forcing his opponent to back up. Ryan Noob charging in from top middle. You see the jetpacker. That was Blaze pushing up from bottom mid as we have this swarm coming from Infamous, and Ryan Noob is going to pull that flag. He was taken out by a grenade just as he was going to run it right towards his teammates, APG, as they're trying to lock down the green side of the map.
Enable with a clutch grenade on the flag guy, and we're going to be seeing rockets pop here in about 20 seconds. So far, the rockets not very effective, but the last time Status Quo did get them, they were able to get another flag cap, and Status Quo just kind of sitting in their base, really haven't moved out yet, and Infamous in kind of a dominating position here on the map so far.
Things are not looking good for Status Quo as Ryan Noob is trying to trap players inside the base. Blaze was positioned out bottom middle, trying to help APG secure these rockets. APG does get the rockets, but he has no shield and will instantly be taken out as he fires his first one. 3 up here for Status Quo. Assault with the rockets. This is now a great turn of events here for SQ as they are now pinching Infamous, forcing them to fight out of their base.
Assault shooting long-range rockets.
Double
There we go.
Triple. 2 rockets, triple kill. Assault making up for the whippers from before. Now we have Flame Sword bringing in flag number 4. It's a tie game.
And then, smart play by Assault, knowing he had the jetpack. He didn't want to have to kill himself with the rocket. And Assault making up for all, like you said, all of those poor rockets early in the game. And now we've got a tied, sudden death type of CTF game.
Here we go. It's a sudden death situation. The next flag will win regardless of the time limit. And you got Ace on your screen right now, launching some long-range grenades. Flame Sword getting position top middle. And it looks like we have Ryan Noob once again being that guy who's causing the objective problems here for Status Quo. He will be pulling the flag. Ace putting shots on him, but the double kill from APG will take Ace down. Ace and APG chasing down a 3rd kill. APG clearing the way for Blaze to put in this final flag. Infamous lets Status Quo get close, and just when SQ thinks they have a chance, they finish the game strong, putting in flag number 5.
Impressive display, especially at the end by Infamous, making sure they didn't fall apart at the end. Too many times we see teams on the comeback like that manage to take over a game and sneak the game. Infamous clutching it right at the very end.
And they're taking a look at the stats. You see 23 kills there from APG. On the other side, sorry, lots of stats flickering there, hard to read. Flame Sword, 21 kills. Enable with 22 kills, continuing to put up big numbers. And the assist column, 12 assists there, but it wasn't enough. So Infamous showed far superior objective play, and you got to give it up for Ryan Noob from that team. He was definitely the objective MVP.
Looking at those stats, you'd think Status Quo would definitely be the victors of those games. They completely outslayed Infamous, but you hit it right on the head. Ryan Noob consistently getting in the Status Quo space, grabbing the flag, basically creating that dilemma, and really causing a lot of problems for Status Quo's teamwork and communication. Ryan Noob, I'm going to have to give him the MVP of that Game 3 win.
Absolutely, guys. So after 3 games, we have Infamous up 2-1 over Status Quo. They're going for the upset. Can they pull it off? We'll find out after this quick commercial break.